Welcome back to ATG Sports Plus, where we immerse ourselves in the whirlwind of sports. I'm your host, Zach Haiku, here to guide you through the freshest stories from across the sporting universe. In the high-speed world of FVA GP1, Nicole Dallas stood a class apart, cruising to victory and clinching the coveted Drivers' Championship. Over on the verdant landscapes of the SLPGA Open at Deer Creek, Poppy Williams teed off impressively to conquer the leaderboard. Not to be outdone, our cyclists put on a spectacular show at the SLCF Hell on Heels racing event. Nichi Neox took the glory, burning rubber and leaving her competition in the dust. These highlights and more are what makes ATG Sports Plus your essential sports roundup. Buckle up as we dive into today's sports stories. Let's dive straight into a recap of the adrenaline-fueled action at the 2023 Bay Isle Grand Prix, a spectacular race that witnessed Nicole Dallas emerging victorious, securing a critical win in the Drivers' Championship. That's right. In the first qualifying round, Dallas dominated the circuit with an extraordinary time of 33.453 seconds. Hot on her tail was Emmy Blueberry, crossing the line a mere 0.082 seconds behind. Kira Restrepo secured the third spot, lagging by 0.215 seconds, followed by Pasa Lopez, Candy Tomorrow, and Valky Rain taking up the 4th to 6th positions. Moving forward down the grid, we had Kerno Nova, Calichiori, Jack Taylor, Taylor Aralo, DJ Valentin, and Becky Acker, with time differences ranging from 0.837 to 1.782 seconds. The second qualifying round saw Dallas maintaining her reign, clocking in the fastest time once again at 33.448 seconds. The surprise shift in this round came from Candy Tomorrow, who moved up to second place, trailing Dallas by just 0.195 seconds. Valky Rain held steady in the third place, finishing 0.266 seconds behind Dallas. The official starting grid had Nicole Dallas in pole position, followed by Candy Tomorrow, Valky Rain, Hemi Blueberry, Kira Restrepo, and Pasa Lopez in the top 6. Kerno Nova, Calichiori, Jack Taylor, Taylor Aralo, DJ Valentin, and Becky Acker rounded out the rest of the grid. The race culminated with Nicole Dallas taking the victory lap, followed by Candy Tomorrow and Emmy Blueberry in the second and third spots respectively. Shifting our gaze to the 2023 GP1 Constructors' Championship, Veneto has carved out a solid lead with 177 points, with Husari and Carmona trailing at 147 and 146 points respectively. The 2023 GP1 Drivers' Championship now sees Nicole Dallas at the helm with 97 points, winning it, followed closely by Candy Tomorrow at 88 points and Emmy Blueberry just 2 points behind at 86. Tension is mounting, and this season has been an absolute thriller. Let's rewind to Monday night's spectacle at the speed ring in the SRL INDYPRO Series. Morticia Velota had an outstanding race, taking home the victory. Taylor Aralo and Aaron Robbins fought hard to clinch the second and third spots, respectively. Becky Acker demonstrated some impressive driving, finishing 4th, followed by Candy Tomorrow, who finished 5th. Road Dog Lagan crossed the line in 6th, trailing closely behind. Further down the field, we had Christina Curtao finishing 7th, followed by Kadvench Ivanovic, Piper Barrow, and Romeo Highwater, who secured the 8th to 10th positions, respectively. Jesus Crisp and Umbrian Viper showed a solid performance, finishing 11th and 12th to round out our top 12. As we take a look at the current standing in the INDYPRO Championship, Morticia Velota has taken the lead with an impressive haul of 213 points. Candy Tomorrow is trailing just behind with 201 points. Aaron Robbins maintains a solid third place with 170 points. The competition is fierce, and the upcoming races are set to be an absolute thriller. Let's delve into the gripping play at the SLPGA Open at Deer Creek. In round 1, Alex made quite the impression, leading the pack with a fantastic par -26 and a score of 46. Hot on her heels was Poppy Williams, finishing second with a par -25 and a score of 47. The third spot saw an exciting tie with Brenda Wynn's Schoonmaker and Lily, both finishing with par -24 and scoring 48 points. The leaderboard experienced a shake-up in the second round. Poppy Williams maneuvered her way to the top, shooting an impressive par -50 with a round score of 47, culminating in a total of 94. Following closely was Brenda Wynn's Schoonmaker, who climbed to the second position, shooting par -49 and scoring 47 with a total of 95. Lily held her ground in the third spot, finishing the round at par -48, scoring 48 points and bringing her total to 96. The tournament is heating up and the forthcoming rounds are set to be a thrilling watch. A warm welcome to all you wrestling enthusiasts. Gear up for a thrilling week in the Second Life universe as wrestling virtuosos from around the world are all set to steal the show on the virtual stage. We're kickstarting the action with Rise at Casa de las Sirenas, commencing at 1 p.m. Second Life time. The exhilarating drama continues with PWGP's Dream at the Saitama Arena at 4 p.m. Second Life time, leading us to the day's finale with UFW's Frontline at Furzona at 7 p.m. Second Life time. Mark your Monday for Premier Wrestling's Attitude at the Vitality Arena at 1 p.m. Second Life time, and UFW Unbroken at Furzona at 5 p.m. Second Life time. Wrapping up Monday's roster, we have FWF Blood at the FWF Pavilion at 7 p.m. Second Life time. Brace yourselves as Tuesday brings an energy-packed lineup. We start with BCW's Battle Zone at the Old Mill at 3 p.m. Second Life time, and HPW Infinity at Evergarden Civic Center at 6 p.m. Second Life time. Wednesday rekindles the wrestling spirit with Rise at the Goha Arena at 1 p.m. Second Life time, and then Valiant Wrestling Flashpoint at the Surge Stadium at 6 p.m. Second Life time. Thursday brings the thrill peak with Premier Wrestling's Overload at the Vitality Arena at 1 p.m. Second Life time, BCW Chaos at the Pemberley Theater at 4 p.m. Second Life time, and DAW Amplify at the Tune Music Lounge at 6 p.m. Second Life time. As we roll into Friday, prepare for DCWF Slam City at the 2 p.m. Second Life time, VWE Defiance at the Capital City Arena at 6 p.m. Second Life time, and the double treat with UFW Nightfall at Furzona and Elite Angel Wrestling at Sacred Island, both starting at 8 p.m. Second Life time. Finally, as we wrap up the week, Saturday serves us PWGP Risen at the Saitama Arena at 12 p.m. Second Life time, Premier Unplugged at the Unicorn Garden at 1 p.m. Second Life time, and WPWF Asylum at the Sky High Arena at 6 p.m. Second Life time. Buckle up for a ride of a week as our virtual wrestling champions shine in the Second Life Arena. Last week in the world of Second Life Wrestling was nothing short of a powerhouse performance. It was an action-packed week, filled to the brim with electrifying stunts, unexpected plot twists, and breathtaking showdowns. Our exceptional wrestlers took center stage, carving out unforgettable moments that have taken the virtual wrestling world by storm. Now brace yourselves as we're about to plunge back into this whirlwind of excitement and revisit the most thrilling moments from this pulsating virtual wrestling universe. What a whirlwind of an event we had at the WPWF Asylum. We started off with a dramatic contract signing featuring Carmelita Marcel, Abigail Cromves, and Soledad, setting the stage for a heated triple threat match. The clash broke out with Soledad lashing out at Carmelita while Abigail swiftly bowed out, keeping her focus on the upcoming rebellion. In the first match, a Karma Star came out on top against Cassidy Sink Novella. The drama didn't end up there, as WPWF World Champion Rina Kadoya, sporting an unusual afro wig, accepted Katie Carter's challenge to give up her champion's advantage in their Rebellion FPV matchup. Lady Death claimed victory over Kenya Escarlata in the second match, while the third match saw Leah the Doll Duffield defeat Kimberly Smith. In a thrilling turn of events, the pair agreed to a false count anywhere match as their final showdown in the 5-match series. The main event had Chiyoko reigning over Vena the Kraken Gutpiuda. This exciting event reminds us why we love wrestling. Stay tuned for more electrifying updates. Last week's Wrestling Showdown was a constant thrill ride, a spectacle that left us astounded as we gear up for a new week. The suspense is already building. Brace yourselves for more heart-stopping moments and unforgettable matches that make this a week you can't afford to miss. We'll be right here bringing you every exhilarating plot twist and epic showdown in this thrilling saga. So keep your eyes peeled, folks. There's a whole lot more in store in the wrestling world that you absolutely won't want to miss. The Second Life Cycling Federation recently had a thrilling race on the Hell on Heels course, with our gratitude going to the Hell on Heels group for hosting it. Despite a minor hiccup with the gates causing a few laps not to be counted, the competitors powered through for an exciting race. Claiming first place was Nichi Neox, followed closely by Jezri Chaos in second and Legion Vortex securing the third spot. Laura Lustful and Rain Jansen finished fourth and fifth, respectively. In a separate feat of speed, Rumi Meili clocked the fastest lap, registering an impressive time of 1:58.62. As we wrap up this week, I'm thrilled to announce that we'll be heading to the Alpine Lap at Breakaway for next week's race. Don't miss it. We're sure to witness more thrilling cycling action. And that wraps up this edition of ATG Sports Plus, folks. As always, don't forget to keep the ball rolling in the virtual field.